What is going on, guys? Kiamimaru 007 back today with another Dragon Ball Legends video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the Ultra Space Time Rush champions. Right now, when I say talk about it, I mean I'm going to be going through the Ultra Space Time Rush and kind of help you guys prepare for it. You know, talk about how many of certain character tags you'll need. Well, not certain character, like how many heroes you need, how many extremes you need. Yeah, basically those sort of things, and I'm gonna give you a layout on every single advantage you get throughout the fight, as well as some tips on how to level up and train your champions in many different ways, of course, in the Dragon Ball Legends game. Right, so let's just jump right into things. Firstly, the Ultra Space Time Rush. I went in first time and got to the rush number 50. Now I didn't I didn't fail. It's not that I couldn't go further, it's that midway through it I realized that I'm not going to be able to get to the end, right? So I decided, how about I just back out now, because nobody wants to do this twice, you know, unless the rewards were given to you twice, and I don't think anybody would want to do this more than once. So I thought to myself, okay, how about I back out now, right? Instead of getting all the way to the last boss or the last few bosses battles, and then, you know, not be able to go any further, run out of characters basically, and then I'd have to do it all again if I wanted to get the highest possible points, you know. So I thought to myself, how about I go through every single strategic advantage, right, and lay out exactly how or exactly what I need to get all the way to the end. So I made a table, guys. I made a table, and I'll put the table up on the screen so that you guys can screenshot it, you know, save it for later. So because I'm going to put exactly what not character specific you need, but heroes, for example, and what element types you'll need for the full advantage going through the fights. Because as you can see, each fight has strategic advantages, right? So we're just going to go through all these fights, go through all the strategic advantages, right? And yeah, I'll basically put a table up every 8 or so. I'll put the table up so you guys can screenshot that and look at it later. So firstly, going into things, I've looked at every single strategic advantage, and in order to get the strategic advantage at every single fight, heroes wise, you'll need 18 heroes, right? That's 4 red heroes, 1 yellow, 2 purple, 7 green, and 4 blue. That's after going through every single strategic advantage here. So the strategic advantage would be Team Bardock, inflict damage 150% up, which is kind of needed, you know. Not everybody has like maxed out characters, you know, with a max limit break. So of course the advantage is very welcome, and you know, of course I'm definitely looking for those advantages, right? We need to be able to get all the way to the Z tier, I mean the Z tier. Not the greatest rewards, but you know what, it's fun. It's a new piece of content, so like, you know, I want to do it all. Extremes wise, you'll need 18 total extremes as well. 3 red, 3 yellow, 5 purple, 3 green, and 4 blues. Right now, I'm not going to go into how many sparking characters you need, because there's no sparking specific advantages, right? You do you do have like Future, as you can see, as a character tag here, but you don't have to use a sparking future character. So there's no sparking specific advantages throughout this thing. So I'm put it up on the screen right now, the first table right now. On the left side of the table, you have the number battle, right? So as you can see here on the screen, it's number 1, number 2, number 3, right? And on the right of that, the next column is the tag that you'll need firstly. So the first advantage tag. So let's use number 1 as an advantage. So you see number 1, the strategic hint is character tag hero, right? So basically all heroes have plus 500% inflict damage up, right? So that's what the tag means. And then underneath that you see BPG. Now BPG is basically blue, purple, green. So the first letter of the element color, right, is put there, and I put it in the order BPG because as you can see, Hercule is red, Videl is green, and Pan is blue. So the advantage elements going into that would be blue for Hercule, purple for Vidal and green for Pan. So that's basically the layout for all of them, right? And you'll see closer towards the end, you'll get like a double tag, right? And I put those all down there. So going into these, right, these battles aren't too hard in the beginning, you know, not 5,000 level 5,000 characters, but yeah, they from level 11 up, that's where it starts to get a little bit harder. You're not going to want to take any hits. That's basically how most challenges work in this game. But yeah, you don't really want to be taking hits, and if you do, you know, make sure it's a once-off thing. Don't get hit and then mess up and get hit again. It's you're gonna lose characters, and you don't want to be going into each fight more than once, I would say, because you know the amount of characters that you have are very limited. You know, not everybody has every single character, and also, you know, like I said, you get advantages GT. Right now you may not have more than, you know, 6 GT characters, so you can't be going into level 29 more than once. Right, so just keep that in mind, right? So use the tables that I put up on the screen, screenshot them, and then go look at what's now, how do I say, leveling those characters up, maybe soul boosting them too, right? So that you can get the full advantage. You can get all the points. You can get all the way to Z tier 6,000 points, right? So that's basically the challenge rush. You know, there's no specific challenges, it's just defeat all opponents, right? So that's great. You know, if they had more challenges, then, you know, the fact that you could possibly only use future characters at the end there so that you can get enough damage, that would have been a little bit hurtful. So now we're going to talk about how you can get these characters up. So for me, I didn't have any of the heroes. Right, I mean, I think I had 3 heroes that were maybe 5,000, right, but that's it. So I definitely understand that not everybody has the heroes, right? So I've had to go through this as well, right, which is upgrading, right? So the Let's Fight gives you quite a bit of XP for your character. So basically what you can do is go into the fight, right? So let's go into Let's Fight and then make a team, right, completely out of the heroes that you need. Make sure that you have at least one hero that will be able to win the fight. All right, and so that's one way of doing it. Both of the Let's Fights are pretty easy, right? You could do it with you know, your low heroes, and then we move on to where the high effort, right, and fastest rewards come into that, and that is the Super XP bonus battle, right? So you can simply just, you know, start with the skip ticket, right? If you've done all the challenges already, start with the skip ticket, load up all the way to 5. Right, and you'll get the most XP, and it's about 1 point something million XP. There we go, 1.45 million XP, and that will get you up fast. Right, you just have to do that quite a bit of times. As you can see, I've got all my 6 green heroes here that needs to be leveled up. Right, so I'm just gonna be doing this over and over again until they're all the way up. Same thing with my extremes, and you know, the Sparkings are probably already up, but if I do need them, I will, you know, do that, right? And then obviously the other thing, the low effort and very you know, long process of training everybody would be going through the training mode. Right, I don't suggest this. Well, it's not that I don't suggest this, it's just I wouldn't personally go through this because it's so much, you know. You can only train a couple of your heroes at a time, right? So I don't really suggest going through that one, but if you want to do that, you know, it's less effort, right? You just got to load in every few hours, load in the next trainee. But we do have 17 days left of the Ultra Space Time Rush Champions, right? So you know what, you are perfectly fine to do those. You got time. So that is basically everything you would need to prepare for the Ultra Space Time Rush Champions, right? I've given you every single hero advantage, well, tag advantage, every single element advantage, right? Going through the battles, and I hope everybody is able to do it. I hope this advice really helped everybody, and if it did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, join the community, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as all future videos come out. I think I'll be doing this sort of a thing more often if you guys do like it, you know, if it does help my viewers, right, that I might be doing this for the Ultra Space Time Rush, you know, bi-weekly. Every time it resets, I could do this sort of thing. But let me know if you guys did like it. Let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days. Peace.